Hi, my name is Brooke Harden, and I'm a part of Chester East, and I will be going over the post-recession 3-year strategy that as a group we decided to take. So the first year was recovery, year 6. So we were doing really well. We were leading the front from years 1 through 5, high stock price over $100, large market share. We had one product over 40%. In round 6, we actually dropped. Our stock price went to $80. We were in the negative. We had to take an emergency loan because of the large dividends we had given. So going into that year, we kind of were more of a recovery mode. So we were completely removed the dividends we had put in place. We had also we didn't do any changes to R&D so that we could reduce the costs that we were doing there, sold capacity so that we could have the cash for that and have repay the emergency loan. And the stock price, like I said, dropped to $40. So then moving into round 7, the results actually weren't really where we wanted them to be. We started to look at our competitors and see how are they staying ahead, how are they keeping ahead of the recession, because the recession caused the markets to shrink 15 to 7% depending on the product. We noticed our products were actually getting older and not in the market taste. So this year we actually spent a large amount of money in R&D to revamp our products to be back in style. I think we spent over maybe $1 or $2 million in R&D. We wanted our products to be kind of in those circles. We also sold capacity in the minor products that weren't doing that well. We again started investing in TQM for quality control, increasing of demand of our product and quality of our actual product. So with that, we actually did notice in round 7, didn't really pay attention to it that much. We had a large amount of inventory. We did drop our prices to be on the lower end for the competitive standpoint to try to get rid of some of that. And it wasn't until round 8 we actually saw the significance of having that much inventory that was left over. For example, Chester, which was one of our bigger products, had I think 1.5 million units still left. So that's a large amount of warehouse space. That's a large amount of depreciation happening. We did not realize that until round 8. The large cost we were having was actually depreciation cost and holding the old inventory that wasn't selling. So we made a small amount of adjustments in R&D just to keep up with the standards. We lowered our price again so that we could be competitive and sell the inventory that wasn't selling us. Like I said, the large cost that we had was from depreciation. We also put money again into TQM, and we ended up in the green by doing small adjustments as well on our capacity, on our pricing, our production, and we actually ended up in the income statement being green when we started out round 8 with a red all over. We ended up with a positive profit, which was awesome, and I increased our stock prices from round 7 to round 8, $40, or round 8 up $30. So we ended round 7 with $28 stock, and we actually ended up getting it to like $55, which is awesome. So that is the review of our past or post recession 3-year strategy that we took. So we recovered, re-strategized, and actually ended up in the green and increased our stock prices. So now I'm going to hand it over to Allie so she can discuss a little bit more.